we're here with Richard Chapman for our good old bus series, and here we have his old Fergie. Can you tell us a bit about your Fergie, Richard, and how long you've had it?
This is a 1952 Ferguson TE.
Yeah.
It's a petrol paraffin, so you start it up on petrol and you actually turn it over when it's hot to tractor vaporizing oil, which is 4 parts central heating fuel, 28 second oil, 1 part petrol.
Oh yeah. And how long have you had this tractor?
15 years.
Yeah.
I'm the 3rd owner.
Yeah. What sort of work do you do with your Fergie then?
Well, we do light haulage, prunings, grass cuttings, soil, gravel, that sort of thing. And also there's a saw bench which I use to saw up cordwood for my... This is the basic controls. You've got throttle, choke, on off, and the tractor actually starts on the gear stick by moving the gear stick forward to the right to the start position, and that engages the starter motor. You've got a hydraulic lift here. You've got a lever on the left hand side which is to engage the pump, and you've got a lift here which lifts the 3-point linkage gear on the back. This tractor has a pulley attached to it for use of the cordwood saw, and I have the 9-hole bar attached so that I can pull this small trailer. Yeah.
So you'd say this is quite a handy tractor for you?
Very handy. I couldn't garden without it.
Yeah.
It's good for light haulage, good getting me places, going to pick up manure, pea sticks, bracken, all kinds of things.
Yeah. And would you say you'd ever go for a bigger tractor? Or?
No.
No.
No, it would be too big.
Yeah.
If I had to cut grass, then I would want the next one up, which is a Massey Ferguson 35, because they got double acting spool valves.
Oh yeah.
So the only reason for that is if you put the clutch down to stop to clear the mower, everything stops.
Yeah.
Whereas you can stop the 35 by putting the clutch part the way down, and the mower will stop, and you can move out into a bit of clear area.
So the Fergies were one of the first tractors with 3-point linkage.
The Ferguson, Harry Ferguson invented the 3-point linkage in the 1930s, and he first went into business with I think it was David Brown, and the first ones are called Ferguson Browns, and they're pre-war tractors. Then he went into business with Henry Ford in America, and they made the Ford Ferguson, which is a very similar looking tractor.
Yeah.
But there were some legal difficulties, and Harry Ferguson actually fought Ford in the court and won.
Yeah.
He then came back to this country, and he went into business with Standard, and Standard made these tractors at the Banner Lane factory in Coventry.
Yeah.
And this engine, the original engines for the TE20s, TE-A20s, was a thing called a Continental engine, what I think is an American engine. But this is a Standard Vanguard engine. Standard Vanguard was quite a prestigious car in the 1950s. Yeah. And they had cars and vans, and in fact the Ferguson Works vans were Standard Vanguards.
Oh yeah. So
it's a 2 litre, I think 25 horsepower engine.
Yeah. So thank you very much. And would you, just one last question, would you say this is your good old bus?
It's certainly a good old bus.
Yeah.
Very reliable. You're never more than 5 miles from a Ferguson.
Yeah.